They told you Vodou was just dolls and pins. They told you it was Hollywood horror. They told you it was fake. But what if I told you? The real horror isn't what voodoo is. It's why it exists. Because some belief systems aren't born from imagination. They're born from pain, and Haiti was built on suffering so extreme, it rewired the human spirit. Part 1. The birth of Haitian voodoo. Voodoo did not begin as magic. It began as survival. When millions of Africans were stolen, chained, and shipped to the Caribbean, they were stripped of their names, their languages, and their gods. French slave owners in Haiti forbade African religions. So the enslaved did something terrifyingly clever. They hid their gods behind Catholic saints. This is where voodoo becomes dangerous, not because of demons, but because it is a coded religion. Every song had a double meaning. Every ritual hid a rebellion. Every ceremony was watched, but never understood. And that misunderstanding still fuels fear today. Part 2. The Loa, spirits in charge. Voodoo followers don't worship a devil. They work with Loa, spiritual intermediaries between humans and the divine. Each Loa has a personality, a temper, preferences, rules. Some heal, some protect, some punish. And here's where the discomfort begins. During ceremonies, practitioners may enter possession states, their bodies moving, speaking, even behaving in ways they later don't remember. To outsiders, this looks horrifying. To believers, it's sacred. But psychologists say something else is happening too. Extreme ritual, rhythm, exhaustion, and belief can trigger altered states of consciousness. So the question becomes disturbing. Is this spiritual possession? Or the human mind unlocking something ancient? Part 3. Zombies, the most misunderstood horror. Let's talk about the word zombie. It did not come from movies. It came from Haiti, but not how you think. In voodoo folklore, a zombie is not a flesh-eating monster. It's something far worse, a human being stripped of will. In the 20th century, documented cases emerged of people declared dead, only to be found alive years later, confused, obedient, and broken. Scientists later discovered something chilling. Some voodoo shamans used tetrodotoxin, a poison found in pufferfish, which can slow the body so much that it appears dead. Buried alive, dug up, mentally shattered, not magic, but chemistry, weaponized by belief. This is not a legend. This is documented, and that's the real horror. The secret side they don't film. Tourists see drums, colors, and ceremonies. They don't see the private rituals, the closed-door initiations, the vows that cannot be broken. In voodoo, knowledge is layered. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it becomes, not physically, but socially and psychologically. Breaking an oath doesn't mean lightning strikes you. It means isolation, fear, community rejection. And in belief-based systems, fear is power. Part 5. This is not just Haiti. Here's the twist most people miss. Voodoo is not unique. Brazil has candomblé. Nigeria has Ifa. Congo has Nkisi. Even Europe once had witch cults and trance rituals. Same patterns. Spirits, possession, symbolic death and rebirth. Different names. Same human need to explain pain, to control chaos, to feel protected in a cruel world. The horror isn't voodoo. The horror is what humanity becomes desperate enough to believe in. Voodoo didn't create fear. Fear created voodoo. When people are crushed long enough, they don't imagine monsters. They imagine systems of control, protection, and meaning. So the next time you hear voodoo magic, ask yourself, are you afraid of spirits, or afraid of how far the human mind can go when survival is at stake?